Hey, welcome to the Specialized CFO Playbook, how to build a fully remote six-figure CFO advisory firm. And in the cannabis CBD hemp industry, we will cover many, many things in this webinar, including how to build the CFO advisory, how to get into this industry, the latest very exciting news around this industry. So the treadmill of traditional accounting, long hours, low margins, generalists, meaning low quality clients just in your neighborhood. You can't do long distance if you don't have a specialty, constantly putting out fires. It's a race to bottom. You're competing with 2 million bookkeepers. You're competing with Intuit, with AI, with overseas firms, with people in India, Asia, Nigeria, etc., that are doing great work at $2 an hour. You can't win this race. PwC, my former boss, says on the audit side, which is way more complex than bookkeeping or tax prep, they expect next year to AI to do this end to end. So that's very scary news. Intuit, same deal. You're seeing this already. Within 2 years, in my mind, bookkeeping and tax return preparation will not be done by human beings. So if this is your business model, you need to think of a new business very, very soon. So let's talk about just the CFO side. The old way built on transactional bookkeeping, tax rep, payroll, wide clients, no specialty, low paying, don't value your work. It's a cost, not a value. Too many clients, hard to do service, great service because you have too many clients. Market is local only as you're not a specialist. Totally unsustainable. We've talked about this, AI offshore into it. It's only getting worse quickly. You need a new model. You need to specialize. You need to provide value, not a cost. You need to escape the treadmill, and we still need to provide these things or oversee bookkeeping, payroll, tax prep, but that's not our main deal. That's the side dish. That's the easy part. So a specialized CFO advisory, it's going to be high value advisory service, has to be an industry and not just any industry, a great industry. You need to position yourself to be the go-to expert and then deliver services with white glove service. High quality clients, smaller number of clients. So think 4 or 5 clients that are paying you each six-figure fees. Clients who value you, they respect you, predictable recurring revenue. You can also, if you're a specialist in the industry, start adding equity into your fees so you can align with your client and have a chance for a home run. As they build and grow their cannabis businesses and do exits, you can participate in that as well. And by the way, investors of these companies want the CFOs to be aligned and have equity with the rest of the executive team. CFO level fees, anywhere from the very low end, 3 to 5K, more normal is 8 to 20K, but then even 30, 40K and more as these companies grow. We complete on value, expertise, tools, SOPs, community, not price, long-term clients, predictable income, more freedom. I'll run through these quickly. Work remotely, your own schedule. You can work from anywhere. Like Ray on my team, a longtime customer since COVID. He spends 8 months a year in Wisconsin, where he's from, and he spends 4 months a year in Mexico and serves clients from down there. More impact, strategic, high impact work, no transactional. Be the number two to the CEO. That's the message in the AI world. We don't want to pitch ourselves as accountants or tax people or bookkeepers. They're going to get rid of that. So we need to have a real value proposition. Hey, we're the co-pilot. You're the pilot of the plane of your company. We're the co-pilot. We're the number two. We're going to help you build and grow your company. We're going to have a lot of fun doing that as well and get paid well. And we'll talk about that. As a matter of fact, in the last Journal of Accountancy, they use my term exactly right there in the subtitle, CFOs becoming co-pilots. That's what we simply have to do. Not all specialized practices succeed. The model is only good as the industry. Don't blow it and pick the wrong industry. I'll let you make your choices. There are a couple other good industries, but it's tough. And things like AI or crypto, good luck finding a mom and pop client to serve. Those are mostly billion-dollar companies out of the gate. So what's the best industry? In my opinion, cannabis, CBD, hemp, even more so with the humongous news we're going to talk about in a minute, what just happened in this industry. So before the news, this was the map. This is off of Forbes.com. These are all the states where you can get cannabis. Idaho and Kansas are the only ones completely illegal. Both of those states, though, are up next year for votes. And so this map is completely closing in. Even Texas has expanded their medical program as well. The big news, This is the biggest news, some say, in 50 years. When Nixon put cannabis on Schedule 1, Trump has now taken it off Schedule 1 with criminal drugs like LSD and heroin and meth. We're off that schedule now. We're going to Schedule 3, which is real medicine. And this is the biggest news. I'm going to talk about the growth here in a minute. It's far and away the biggest news in my 12 years in cannabis. Many are saying, people who've been in cannabis much longer than me, that's the biggest news in really 50 years. Cannabis, again, has been on that Schedule 1, which is our criminal, hardcore, illegal drugs. It's moved to Schedule 3. These are legal medicines, and that's what cannabis is. It is a medicine proven by science. It's now in Schedule 3 with other things like ketamine, Tylenol with codeine, and that's very, very big news. This slide was the projection just a few months ago before rescheduling. And so this was showing how where we are kind of right in the middle at the end of 2025, how we're going to double in the next 3 or 4 years without rescheduling. We're not going to see that doubling occur in 1 to 2 years. So the opportunity is right now in cannabis if you are seeing this video. Hemp, same deal, $30 billion industry. It's had a new rule as well, but in the executive order, they're going to be looking at hemp in this next year, and so we're going to see big growth in both markets as well. If you're a cannabis company, a farm, a dispensary, a manufacturer of gummy bears or beverages, or a distributor, huge news. This takes these companies had a huge tax bill because they were not allowed under 280E. They weren't allowed to deduct any deductions on the tax return or any credits. What does that mean? For the last 10 years, they've been paying huge tax bills to the federal government. That's ended. So that's big news. So that means tax for these companies goes down. Their cash flow overnight goes up 30% for all 200,000 cannabis companies in the US today, plus the new 200,000 cannabis companies that are going to be formed in the next couple of years. Their valuations go up. Debt and equity capital is going to flood into the space. State programs are going to expand even quicker. We're going to see more of that next year at the midterms. Massive amount of new startups and lots of M&A. What does that mean for us? Our clients are more profitable. We can help them scale strategically finally instead of only putting out fires. Tax returns are now actually more complex. They were easier under 280E. Gap cost accounting still required for all states, all verticals. Clients need us more than ever. We need perpetual data room and permanent audit trail tools to have them audit ready all the time for M&A exits or audits. Public markets are going to open SEC filings. Those that can provide top tier service are going to earn the big fees. 70 billion plus industry. I'll keep going. This slide was actually before the news. The last couple of years, cannabis operators had struggled, lower investment, price was dropping, it was tough. That's now going away. But even back then, when times were tough, they still needed us massively. They need us more even now. They have to have the specialized expertise. They cannot deal with generalists. They need experts that understand their industry. This is our opportunity. And with cannabis moving to Schedule 3, it's real legal medicine. The industry is going to explode. Complexity equals value. This is our opportunity. Real quickly, I get this question, why can't I just hire a CFO? I get this from CEOs of cannabis. Well, you can. The average CFO, and you can Google this, actually it's between 240 and 400. That's the average pay. They're going to want a controller and staff. The average CFO quits in 2 years or less. Just a big headache to CEO plus benefits. It's a huge cost. The new way, if they get someone in my program, they might be able to get the CFO at 150 grand, a little bit of contract bookkeeping. They save 65%, and they have a specialist CFO. So higher knowledge, higher tools, higher systems, higher community, better strategy, much lower cost actually. So you're joining in on a movement. Again, this goes to the letters behind my head. We're part of a movement. We're making a difference for our clients and in the world. We're bringing real medicine, which we believe in, that helps make a difference in the world. We'll love our clients. They are a lot of fun. We have all kinds of CEOs or business owners. They might be a 25-year-old. They might be a old white guy in a suit. They might be a lady. They might be all types of diversity. It's a great industry as well. It's not boring, lots of fun events, lots of opportunity, easy to meet these clients, and you can help change the world and get paid what you're worth. Our students are doing this over and over now for the last 8 years, even when markets were tough. They're going to do this even easier next year as well. I'll show you some of these, and many of these are not CPAs. The majority of people in our program are not CPAs. Tara had never made anywhere close to this in the job world, but she got a client paying her 150 or not 180 grand a year. And like she says, it helped change their life. That's what we want to do for everyone that joins our program. Again, we'll show some of these pictures. We're at events, golf outings, meetups at brew pubs. This is a fun industry, and our members collaborate with each other and share work all the time as well. Tammy, same deal, not a CPA. Her very first client doubled her lifetime earnings from a company she had worked for 10 years for. And she landed a client that didn't know her and doubled her salary to 14 grand a month. 3 years later, I just saw her recently, that same client's paying her more than 40 grand a month plus equity in the company. Here's Cam. He was in Montana. When he joined, this was three years ago. Tiny, obviously a tiny state, real spread out, and he was trying to quit his job. He went 4 for 4 on all his four offers as well. And here's Marcella. She's on the other coast, East Coast. 1 year in, she told me when she joined, she had a brand new infant. She's like, Andrew, I'm going to go very slowly. I probably won't build a business quickly because I have my infant. I want to work from home, but she still crushed it. She said 1 year in, she will not take on any more clients. She's too busy. She has a full load, and very happy with that. Um, all are finance professionals like you, whether they're bookkeepers, accountants, CPAs, CMAs, enrolled agents. Most, again, are not CPAs. They follow the system, and you can too. The window now is open. I've heard many of your all's complaints about, oh, I wish I got in earlier on an industry. The time is now. All right, it's moving to Schedule 3. Let's talk about that. Cost of waiting is just going to it's going to be more competitive, higher cost of entry, better clients. Where do you want to be in 12 months? An established expert with a thriving practice or starting in a crowded market? So the opportunity is clear. There's a problem. If it was easy, everyone would be doing it. Most who try to enter this niche fail. Don't let that be you. You need specialized knowledge. You need a VIP implementation system as well. It's why I created the DOPE CFO 6.0 program, including just updating this very recently from top to bottom. When I say at the bottom there, it gives you every single thing you need in your specialized CFO business. You pick the niche and you bring your background, resume, etc. We give you everything else. You don't need anything else. We have lots of testimonials on Trustpilot, which is an independent review service, including many from this year. Almost all of them are 5-star from CPAs and others, and you can go check those out there. We have a complete VIP education system. This is going to get you quickly up to speed in all the accounting and tax knowledge for cannabis and hemp, but also what's the science, what's the medicine, what's the products, the software, the court rulings, the AICPA Cannabis Conference. You can work at your own pace, but it will quickly get you there in 90 days. And then at the same time, you'll be in our community, our live calls, watch our industry guests. You'll be learning daily, even past the learning. You will never stop learning. Again, investment that pays back tenfold, and she loved the education. Complete client acquisition system. How and where do we find and close these high-paying clients? How do we price them? How do we find them without paid ads or outreach? What organization to join? What events to attend? Many of these are online. Done for you email scripts, lead magnets. We have a discovery call process tool where you just ask questions. And then after a discovery call, we give out an offer letter based on a price quoting tool that we built for you as well. And then we have live coaching every single week on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern, where me and my team and my marketing agency will be helping you build out the nuts and bolts of your client acquisition, including your marketing platform, your social media, website, name, logo, brand, etc. Again, first client at 84 grand a year. So very easy. And that was a while ago. The VIP system, this is the system that actually works. It's not salesy. It's not complicated funnels. It's not paid ads. It's just simple business development. Valuable expert, instruct, participate. We're again with the education going to get you up to be a true thought leader quickly. And even just saying you're a member of the DOPE CFO VIP community gives you instant credibility because they know you have that knowledge as well. Instruct. If you don't want to be on a stage, you can be on a stage easily. If you don't want to be on a stage, great. write a blog, do a post, make comments on others in LinkedIn. We can still teach and educate our prospects and clients. And then this is the real secret sauce: participate. It's the fun one. Just get involved. We're going to have you get involved in one local or regional group or two, and at least one national organization. Show up at least one online or national event in your year one. Be part of their community, volunteer, get involved. It's totally fun, and you're going to meet business owners very, very quickly. It's about business development and building trust. If you want someone to pay you high fees, they've got to have trust. We have to build relationships, not doing ads, not selling. We're going to warm them up with lead magnets first and connect. Then we'll get on a discovery call. And once you build out these components of your marketing platform by year two, there's no more finding great clients. Great clients will actually come to you, and most of them will come to you right from your client number one or client number two, who will happily refer you after you kill it for them as well. The cannabis industry wants you. We definitely need more professionals, easy to get involved. All 50 states, these industry organizations will welcome you. These are just a sample. There's hundreds of national ones, whether it's Women Grow or Minorities for Medical Cannabis or the Ohio Cannabis Association or the Oklahoma one or the North Carolina Hemp Association. These groups are everywhere and they're easy to meet. Dese met his first potential client doing just this his very first week. He got on the call. Dese's like, "Oh, you're in South Florida? Great. Ray and Joel are going to be at an event in Hollywood, Florida. I think he was on day 4. Go to that event, meet Ray and Joel, walk around, meet people." He listened to a CEO on stage at that event. He walked up and started talking to her. They got on a call. He's now negotiating a 12 grand a month offer. This was all in his first week. You can do this. It's not hard. It's fun. We connect you. We dial you in with my team, Ray and Christy, on those Tuesday calls. And so we tailor it to you and connect you with people in your area. Once you land the client, you absolutely have to crush it. This is key. You have to deliver what I call top shelf product, accounting, tax, and CFO services. You're going to need tools, work papers, and SOPs pre-built, ready to go, whether it's onboarding tools, cleanup, cost accounting tools, month end, reporting, value add, etc. All of our tools in our program are ready to use, updated every year, including this one, and vetted by more than 100 CPAs like Mark, who has a world-class firm as well. It's legit. I frequently use the work papers as well. Part 4, again, education part 1, client acquisition part 2, part 3 is client service and tools, part 4 is the community. We have the DOPE CFO VIP network. You can become a member of this. It is second to none in the US. There is no national forum or any other group in the US that has even close to 400 professionals like we do nationally. These people will help you and become friends with you. You'll be able to pick up work if you're new. If you have a client, you'll be able to share work and outsource and staff engagements. So when I say our program is complete and includes the staffing piece, again, we lead the US. We bring industry vendors every single month to our group to bring discounts and teach us knowledge as well. It is the best, and you can be part of this. Again, these people collaborate. We make friends. We go to events together. We speak on stages together. And then finally, coaching. Every week, you will find me there pretty much 52 weeks a year, 1 or 2 days minimum. Me and my team are extremely active in our Facebook group as well. We do live events. We did 2 live events last month. We connect people literally to key events or whatnot in your area, and we will support you. Those Tuesday calls I already mentioned, my marketing agency is there to make sure the nuts and bolts of your platform is world class. You'll be screen sharing. My team as well. We will connect you as well. Here's more Trustpilot reviews. Again, you can go read those. And then the community of coaching, again, get your questions answered, get feedback, land clients. We're going to be helping you there every step of the way. We're going to keep you on what we call your activity tracker. It's going to give you boxes to check off in days 1 to 30, day 60, day 90. And by the time you check all those boxes off, you will either have a client or be extremely close. Here's another CPA national partner out of Grant Thornton. If the work papers are great for him, they're probably good enough for you as well. And again, it's the quickest, easiest way for him. Again, here's the 5-part system. It is literally everything. Stay in the community piece for 90 days. You get an official badge via accredible.com. This will go on your website, on your LinkedIn, on your business cards. The industry knows exactly who we are. That's why we were up for that MJ award, and you will get instant credibility with that as well. We also give a 7-day, 100% satisfaction guarantee. If you jump in and you don't see how we're going to wow you in that first 7 days, it's completely money back guarantee as well. Again, we have lots more 5-star reviews on Trustpilot. Go check those out. We also have testimonials on our website as well. You got a choice. You can do it on your own, or you can fast track. These are our values. This is real. You can actually live this. Our goal for you is to leave your job forever and the whole rest of your career, whether it's 10 years or 30 years, to have fun, making a difference for your clients, making a difference in an industry, having fun, and doing world-class work. All right. Thanks for watching.